Deborah is our surprise guest.
Nice.
So, Deborah, I'm going to turn this over to you. We are so happy you won. We love you so much. We are so excited. And thank you for coming today, too.
Oh no, I couldn't miss this when I got the invitation. Thank you to every single one of you who wrote those postcards, who came to Athens and picked the last ones up for that run up. I mean, you guys have been with me since the beginning, since when we started the lawsuit against Governor Kemp, and we won 5 times. Okay, we won that 5 times thanks to you guys supporting us. We got through 16,000 erroneous ballots being sent to voters. We got through a confusion on the date of our runoff. Okay, but guess what? We won. I am now the DA elect, but so much of it is thanks to you guys. Thanks to you. You gave money that was so essential at that time. You volunteered with postcards. You called people that you knew over in Athens and Oconee. It was long, hard fought, but we did it. And I am so grateful. So, when people come and tell you their vote doesn't count or there's nothing that you can do about the situation, you tell them your example. You tell them about how you got Deborah Gonzalez elected as the first Latina DA in the history of Georgia. I am the first woman DA in my circuit ever, the first woman of color in my circuit ever. And I learned that I am also the first female Puerto Rican DA in the country. Okay, so talk about how we made history. Okay, you guys were part of that. You guys helped this happen, and so I'm so grateful for what you guys did. And I remember the first time that Becky and Pat reached out to me and said, we like who our representatives are. We want to help other groups, and we've selected you. And that is such an honor, let me tell you, to be one of your pet projects. Through the years we've been doing this for a number of years together, and I am just so grateful. And this is why I know that come January 5th, guess what you guys are going to help do? You guys are going to help elect Warnock and Ossoff to the Georgia Senate and Daniel Blackman to the Public Service Commission. Okay, because if you can get a little 5-foot Latina in the DA's office, man, you can get those guys into the Senate, and we can send Mitch McConnell packing, okay? Or at least he can pack the majority hat, right? It is that important. And you know what? It's incredible. Today, just before I logged on here, I was actually logged on to the ELF reading that the Georgia Democrats are doing as a fundraiser. And then in a couple days, it's going to be a Star Trek fundraiser. I mean, this is everybody's involved, right? All over the country. Everybody is doing what they can because the spotlight is on Georgia. It's on us. We are the ones that can determine what's going to happen for the next 4 years. How important is this? Well, just think about it. If those guys don't get those seats, Mitch McConnell will be able to block every single piece of legislation that is so important for everybody throughout this country. He has done it before. Look, he has done it up to now, right? There was a bipartisan bill to give relief to the people here in the US, and he blocked it. He said no, and it was bipartisan. This isn't because they want a bipartisan bill. This is because he is very, very set on only doing one thing. And we are in such a dangerous place right now with what is happening after our election. We know that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are going to be inaugurated January 20th as the next president and vice president of our country. That is exciting. And so we need to give them Ossoff and Warnock in the Senate so that they can do the work that we need them to do, okay? And we need both of them. We need both Ossoff. We need Warnock. We need both of them in that Senate. And so when you go out there and you're talking to people, it's a package deal, okay? We do not split this ticket. We need them both. They are so essential to that. But you know what? They're also good people. How many of you have heard them speak before? Speak about their platform and their issues. And Reverend Warnock inspires me every time I hear him. And John Ossoff, you talk about me being persistent. He's still there. Remember what he went through 2, 3 years ago, right? And he's back. He's back because he cares. He cares for the community and he cares for the people. And that's why he's doing it. And that's why all of you are doing this, right? Because you care about our democracy and you care about our country and you cared enough to help me, this little Latina over in Athens, defeat what was when I was once told, you know what? You're not white, you're not black, you're other, you can't win. Okay? That was not true. That was not true. The people knew, right? The people knew, and the people needed to vote. And so it is so essential. I don't know if you guys heard, but the House Speaker, just said in the last day or so that he is going to introduce a piece of legislation so that the legislature can select the Secretary of State and not the people. And the media headline was he's going to take the responsibility away. No, it's not that he's taking the responsibility away, he's taking our rights away. Okay, he's taking our rights away, and we cannot let that happen. And one of the ways we do that is by showing up and voting, and showing that every time that there is a vote, runoff, special, general, it doesn't matter, we go and vote. Whether you do it in mail in and you put that ballot in the ballot box, or you send it in through the mail, or you do it early. Lots of counties begin tomorrow as the first day of early voting. You can go and do that. Or if you wait and you do it, some people have that tradition. It has to be on election day, or it's just not the same thing. Whatever it is, make your plan. Get out there, make your vote, get others to vote with you, and tell them if they ever question that it doesn't matter, that their vote doesn't matter, just say, look what we did in Athens, Georgia. And we elected the first Latina DA in Georgia, and we are having that effect on criminal justice reform. The necessary troublers did that. John Lewis is smiling down on you, proud of every single one of you. I want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart. And just one last thing I'll tell you, on Thursday, I am getting sworn in. On Thursday, December 17th at 2 p.m. It will be live streamed on Facebook, and then you'll be able to listen to it later. If you're busy during the day, you can go back and view it. Okay. It's going to be a short program. It's outside because we want to keep everybody safe from COVID. People will be wearing masks. But if you want to join us and see the conclusion, right, of this part of the journey, please join us on Thursday at 2 o'clock. Thank you, guys.
Deborah, thank you so much. A quick question before you go, and you may not know the answer to this yet, but do you know how we can continue to support your work while you are DA in Athens, Clark Oconee?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, one of the things that I promised my community was I was hiring a full-time grant writer. We've been learning about different federal grants. We have every reason to believe that this administration, criminal justice reform, is going to be one of their priorities. So we are watching to see what kind of federal grants there are, but also foundations. If you know of a foundation that really deals with criminal justice reform, please let me know that contact so that we can start filling out those grants and asking for them. You guys were so generous. We have some extra money left from the campaign, and we are putting that into community grants to help us jumpstart our work in making sure our communities have those resources so that our kids do not end up in the school to prison pipeline. So when you finish doing everything that you can for Ossoff and Warnock, I hope I'm invited back to talk to you about the work we're doing and how you can help us get that done and build that sustainable foundation.
Wonderful. Deborah, thank you so much. Tara Doyle is asking, where do we see you sworn in on Thursday at 2? Is that a Facebook Live event, or will you send us the link? Or if you send me the link, I can broadcast it.
Yeah, so I just put it out there. If you go on Facebook, DG, the number 4 DA, that is the official page, and that's where it will be broadcast from. Okay,
Wonderful.
so you can just watch there either at that time at 2 o'clock or afterwards, because it does get saved right? So if you can't make it at 2, don't worry, it's going to be there for a long time because I'm pretty damn proud of being
Very
the next
nice.
GA. So thank you guys.
Deborah, thank you so much. Thank you for not giving up. You are a model for us all. The going to court 5 times for this, the not giving up, the fighting so hard. You are absolutely and completely a model for us all. And we very much look forward to finding ways to support you in this next chapter also. So many, many, many thanks.